Yeah, it's a Knave. Stick around, I'll tell you about it. Hi, folks. Old Man Grognard here. Been a while. And I finally got around to reviewing this game. Knave, second edition. This is a really nice, I don't want to call it a clone, but it is an OSR game. It's written by Ben Milton, also known as Questing Beast. Art is by Peter Mullen and maps by Kyle Latino. I think I got that right. Okay. And it's a really nice book. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Okay, here we go. Knave, second edition. Yes, I got the fancy one. So this is what it looks like. This is actually gold and stuff. I don't know why it's showing up silver. At least it looks that way when I'm filming it. I got the this one. I got a little smudge on the bottom there, so that's my copy. Let's take a look inside. See, you got some nice inner, inside front cover stuff, and in the back, the same way. Really handy. And it's a beautiful book. Look at this thing. Just straight up, 2-column layout with really clear tables and beautiful artwork. Isn't that beautiful? I love that kind of stuff. I'm envious, but that's okay. As long as the game works, I don't care. You've got all kinds of things you can do on here, and it's just a gorgeous looking book for what you get. And that is Knave. There you go. All right, back to you, Glenn. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm showing you my deluxe, deluxe super delicious hoo-ha type of copy. This little more expensive. Made a little smudge there. I got this at North Texas. And it is just a fascinating book. Look at this. Look at this. You got the inside cover, front cover, and the inside back cover. It was recommended, somebody recommended if you have the PDF, you just print those two off for the players so they automatically can get up to speed, which is really nice. Now, this game is classless. There are no classes, and a few other things too. It gives you a career, or rather you roll up or pick a career off a D100 table. And the careers automatically get you a little equipment. You can still get equipment, but it gives you a little to start out with, which I like. I always like that kind of stuff. Now, the abilities are 0 to 10, and what you do is you take 3 points or dice 3d6 and roll and distribute those among your stats. Yes, some stats will be 0, but you can fix that along the way, I think. That goes for saves too, so you have to split those up on saves, I think. I would be a little more generous and say, okay, you can roll the 3d6 or take another 3 points and go ahead and, distribute those. Well, you know what I'm talking about. You know what? Let's roll that back, okay? Your saves are your stats, okay? That's what it means. I rolled saves too. Sounds like you have to do it all over again. No, you don't. There are what they call armor points, and AC. In numbers 11 to 15, you can have an AC, somewhere around there. And it's interesting. Your hit points are a D6, and I don't believe that changes. But what you have are equipment slots. When you get equipment, they take up a slot. Some equipment takes up 2 slots, and that includes weapons and armor. So if you have a regular longsword, that's 1 slot. If you have a 2-handed sword or a bastard sword, that's 2 slots. So you do it that way. Now, that's very important when it comes to combat. Now, what you can do, if you run out of hit points, what you do is you start dropping equipment slots. And everybody has 10 slots plus their con. And say you have a 3 con. That's 13 slots right there. So you start dropping slots. You start dropping equipment. And when you get to 0, you're dead. Boom. There you go. They have some nice maneuvers in here. The power attack, I believe, is very good. I believe it gives you double damage, but you have to take minuses to your AC to hit, something like that. Anyway, spells. There is a list, 2-page list of spells that are non-damaging, and what they do is, if you want a damaging spell, you go into the next chapter, which is how to create spells. And they give you tables to roll to create spells. So if you really, really, really want that fireball, you can make it yourself. Something like that. And all the spells usually do your intelligence plus D6 in damage. Any damaging spells. Effect, if you want to call it. It has a bestiary. And it is very easy. They've got hit points, AC, the usual things, movement, and you've got pretty much all the usual suspects in here on 2 pages. Anything else, you can make them. That's another thing this book does a lot, is tables. Tables. Yes, a lot of tables to make dungeons, to make characters, to make beasties, to make spells, to just, what do you want to put in your campaign? I'm looking at the monster list. And in the back, they give you a designer's commentary, which is nice, and a character sheet. If you have the PDF, you'll have the character sheet. Assets, liabilities, relationships, maneuvers. This thing is full of D100 lists. And this was from, he brought this over from his previous game, Maze Rats, which I have both Mage First Edition and Maze Rats. Knave First Edition was just like 7 pages. Heck, Maze Rats was less than that. I think it was 2 or 1 or something like that. But they give you all these tables, and he just added more in here. It's a really nice book. I really would recommend this to anybody. And from what I understand, you can convert any old school modules into this easily. Haven't figured out how, haven't seen how yet, but I will. But in the meantime, let me tell you where you can get this. Drive-Thru has the PDF for $19.99, and the Swordfish Islands website, and they have the print version. The regular print version, will run you about $35. The deluxe one, this one, will run you $50. So that is my endorsement of Knave. And if you want to talk to me about this, you know where I can be found, oldmangrognard@gmail.com. And don't forget to hit a like and subscribe, and, subscribe, and hit the bell, as they say. Hit the bell. Because it helps, I hear. So, anyway, until next time, guys, bye-bye.